Welcome back to my channel, my cozy craft room. So in today's video, as you can see on the thumbnail, I bought a sewing machine from Facebook Marketplace. I got this one for $70 and it included thread, thread holder, and a bunch of other accessories, and I think some fabric as well. I'm also going to be talking about like the best practices when you're buying stuff from Facebook Marketplace. So yeah, I'm just gonna first show you the sewing machine I got, and it is this one here. It looks so pretty. I love the color. I used to have sewing machine. It was the white one, same brand, Brother, and I don't remember the actual like model of that sewing machine, but I've had that sewing machine for quite a while. This one, it looked like it was barely used. It has a little bit of dust in it, so I'm just gonna have to wipe this down and it'll be as good as new. So it appears to have a needle inside or installed. I don't know if it comes with the other needles, because if you buy a sewing machine, I think it comes with an extra one. I might be mistaken, because again, it's been a while since I got my the sewing machine I had. So now the thing with this one though is it did not come with the foot pedal, so I had to go to Amazon and purchase one that will work with this. So the seller didn't say anything about like issues with this machine. It was just missing the foot pedal. So I'm gonna be testing this probably tomorrow, because I went to Joann's earlier and got some yarn, and I got a yard of fabric. But also this thing, when I bought it, it came with some fabric. The seller just added it there. So yeah, that is the sewing machine. So it is the LX 380178. That's what it looked like. Okay, just gonna set it aside here. I do not see any like scratches, like major scratches on this sewing machine. Again, it looks like it was barely used. So nothing is broken up here. As you can see, this is where the thread would go. The little pin that goes in here is still here. Everything is pretty much intact. The only thing is just minor dust, and that's it. So I'm going to show you what the other things came with it. This is the thread holder that I was talking about. This one is designed to, or I think they all are designed to be on a shelf or table. It does not come with the little hooks here, so I'm gonna have to install some to put this on the wall, because I am pretty limited when it comes to space in this new craft room. And like I mentioned, I don't know if I mentioned that recently, but I made a video where I mentioned that I will be showing you guys my new setup, my new craft room slash studio. So I'm so excited for that. I'm just waiting to get the shelf and put it up here, and then I will be ready to show you guys my new setup. So here we have this thing. There's a lot of stuff in here. There's thread. Oh, I see the extra stuff that comes with the sewing machine when you get a new machine. And I believe that this comes with a bunch of other extra things too. So it comes with some bobbins. It comes with this thing, I don't even know what this is. I'm gonna have to look it up. They have some needles here, a bunch of threads, some petals. I don't know what these are called. So it comes with this. There is this thing. I think this is called foot. So yeah, it comes with like 3 different ones and this plastic. And what else? There's some needles in here. That one, and they all look brand new. And it comes with, what is this thing? I believe these are needles as well. Let me just double check. Think so. Yeah, I think these are needles as well. So I'm gonna have to check that one out later. What else? And a double needle. And they have some colored, there's so many things in here, you guys. And again, this was $70 from Facebook Marketplace. And they come in this metal bobbin with different colors. And then there's also this ones here, thread. I believe they're just normal, what is this thing called? Like a thread bob, no, not bobbin, like a thread holder, but a lot smaller. And it fits on this part of the sewing machine. There's some clear ones here, clear bobbins here as well, so I don't have to buy more. And here are some white ones. There's a bunch of them here. There's like 10 of them, or 9, 10. There's 10 of these white ones here. There's this new unopened scissor, tiny one. There's some bigger roll of threads, and they're all brother. I believe these were purchased separately. I do not think they came with the sewing machine. Maybe they did. There's 4 here. There's the, oh, it even has a ruler, but it is buried on this storage. It's this thin roller here. What else? I'm just gonna put that there. The screw to install the pedals, the foot, some brush. I think these are the cleaning tool, and this is the thread cutter here. And it has the casing. So yeah, and it comes with this clear storage compartment. That, by the way, when you buy a brother sewing machine, it does not come with this one. Okay. And then here are the fabrics that the seller gave me. This one is like black cotton with 2 yards in it. These are all cotton, polyester blend. No, 100% cotton. We have Christmas print. This is 1 yard. And here's some Star Wars print here, also 1 yard each. And yep, 100% cotton. And there's they just have some dust in there. Some colored bobbins as well, and the casing. And they all look unused. So and then this one, these are the netting. So you put this onto your thread. That way, the spool, that's the name of it, spool of thread. That way they don't come undone. This one I think is a freebie from when you buy like a bunch of thread, because when I buy my embroidery thread, the seller usually send this to you as well. And this look like they haven't even opened this. This is the oh, they got some embroidery thread here. So there's a giant box here of embroidery thread. Guys, ready? Look at that. That is a lot, and they are not small spool. They're the normal size ones. And yeah, there's so many in here. Again, it doesn't even look like it's new. It's new. Like nothing has been used. They're all sealed still. Let's see. I don't know what's underneath the box. More thread. So there's this one here. And then there's more in the box. How many thread does this box hold? It is not, oh, 80 spools. I'm gonna look this up on Amazon, and I will put the price on how much this thread usually costs. So that's one, or that's the other one. And then there's this pouch with crochet hooks. Look at that. That's pretty cool, and it has these tiny ones too. So there you go. I got more crochet hooks, and then the manual for the sewing machine, and they even included the CD for the embroidery machine, or for the sewing machine. And yeah, wow, the what do you call that, the list of the tools and what they are, it's here. So now I don't have to be like, oh my gosh, what is this thing called? So that's really cool, because I don't have the what do you call that, the manual for my old sewing machine. So it looks like it's like buying a new sewing machine pretty much. And then there's more thread, and this one is Thread Nanny quality quilting and embroidery thread. So it's a multi-purpose thread, and again, it looks, yeah, they're all brand new. They're all here too. And there are, how many thread does this box hold? They usually put like how many in here, but there's none, or it doesn't say in the box. But look at that. So we got 2 full boxes of brand new embroidery threads, sewing thread. This one, this is what they look like. Gosh, there's so many. So yeah, and that's, yep, that's it. So the embroidery machine, 2 boxes of brand new full embroidery threads, sewing threads, and we have 5 yards of fabric here, some crochet hooks, bobbins, oh my gosh, bobbins and the other ones in here as well. And the only thing I had to buy was the foot pedal, which I will grab really quick. I just got it on the mail today. Ta-da! So of course, when I buy stuff from Amazon, I also buy other things. So I bought some, I cannot remember names for anything. Velcro. I bought some Velcro circles because I want to make interchangeable badge rails, so you can just switch the felties or whatever you put as a decoration to the badge rail. I also got felt circles, and I think I bought the wrong size because this looked really tiny. They were supposed to be 2 inches, and this does not look like 2 inches. So, bummer, but I can still use it. And here is the foot pedal. That way we can use the sewing machine. How do I open this box? Biggest struggle in my life. So here it is. There you go. Now I'm gonna plug this and check the sewing machine and make sure it runs, okay? Or make sure it turns on. I'm gonna fully test it out probably tomorrow. Just gonna take this wire that's holding the cables neatly together. Oh sweet, it's a long one too, so I can, or maybe it's just a normal size. It's just I haven't used, I have not used sewing machine in a while, so I don't remember how long this cable is supposed to be. So it's so cool because I love Star Wars stuff, and it so happened that the fabrics that came with it is Star Wars. Okay, I'm just gonna move this thing here. They also put it in a crate, so I didn't have to carry a bunch of the stuff by hand. The lady I bought this machine from, she actually even helped me load it up to my car, so I didn't have to make 2 trips. Let me pause this really quick so it doesn't take too long. Okay, so the sewing machine is plugged in, power is plugged in, everything is good. I'm just gonna have to turn this on. This usually has a light, I think. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't have a light. Okay, let's see. Moment of truth. Oh no. It does not work. Maybe it's my... Maybe it's my power. Let me just change it. Okay, false alarm. The outlet that I plugged the sewing machine was unplugged. So that was false alarm. Now, let's see. No, I'm nervous. Okay. It's on. It works. Ah! It works, you guys. So now I can start sewing. Oh, I messed up the bobbin because I turned it on without fabric, so that's my fault right there, but that's fine. So it's verified, it works. Okay, cool. I think I just undid the thread. Okay, so it works. And now I just have to wipe it down, wipe it clean, so it's got some dust in it. And yeah, it works. $70 included with a bunch of accessories. Okay, turn this off, and then now we're gonna talk about best practices when you are buying items from Facebook Marketplace. Okay, not Facebook groups, but Facebook Marketplace specifically. So this is not the first time that I bought something from Facebook Marketplace. I've also sold things from Facebook Marketplace, whether it is like lawnmower equipment or woodworking equipment, stuff like that, or even like some of my craft supplies when I was, downsizing. So the best thing is, one, if you are buying or when you are buying, make sure that preferably the person you're buying it from is local to you. That means you don't have to drive no more than 30 minutes. I mean, I've personally been, I've tried buying from somebody who was like an hour away from me. Um, but that was because I really wanted what they were selling. And when I travel that far, I generally have my husband with me. I don't pick it up alone. And also, I do not, if in case I am buying something and going to pick it up by myself, I always meet them in public places. So it could be outside Target, it could be inside Target, Starbucks. That's the common place I usually meet people. Anywhere that you have, other people around you, it's not just you and the potential seller. And vice versa. If you're selling something, don't give them your home address, okay? Just for your safety and your family's safety. And also, unless I know the person who I'm buying from, I don't pay them via Cash Apps or Venmo or PayPal. I use PayPal, but I make sure that I don't pay them via family and friends. It's always gonna be goods and services. Just in case something happens, you are covered, okay? Because there are a lot of scammers there. I've been scammed in different ways. The common scam I got was when I was starting new. I think I talked about this or on my old video where I talked about buying from Facebook groups, which I need to make another one to give you guys like an updated, because there are changes on Facebook groups now as well. But back to Facebook Marketplace, if you are buying or if you are selling, either use cash or PayPal via goods and services. Never pay or never receive payment through PayPal by family and friends, because you are not covered whatsoever. Okay, now we talk about safety, we talk about payment. So how do you know if the item is legit or if the person is legit? First, I check their Facebook. I check if their Facebook account is new or old. Okay, sometimes it's helpful, sometimes it's not, because it could be a person who was hacked and now somebody's pretending to be them and selling product. But that's like the first thing I check, if they are an actual person. It's not like an account that is either a week old or a month old. Okay, and then if possible, ask them to send you a short video. It could be a 15-second video of the item that they're selling, because that's usually like the good gauge if the person actually has the item. That way they can just take a quick video and show it to you, whereas just photos, okay? Because photos, I mean, video can be stolen too, but pictures are a lot easier to steal. That's just one of those ways for me to verify. And I started doing that because, again, with previous experiences of being scammed, you learn things along the way. Now, do I always do that? No. I only do that when I feel uncertain. But usually if they're they communicate very well, I don't ask for like a quick short video of the item they're selling. And yeah, number one, meet them in public. If possible, bring somebody with you, your family member, not children. Don't do that. Family and friends who is an adult, who can accompany you to meet with the seller to pick up the item, and bring cash with you. And I think that's pretty much the best practices I can think of, and also to avoid being scammed, because again, especially now, holidays pretty much here. I can't tell you how it's like holiday season is like that time of the year where package gets stolen a lot. Scammers just start popping on Facebook and other social media platforms to scam people, So just be very careful. And again, if you are not really a buyer on Facebook Marketplace, if this is going to be your first time buying, pay in cash or pay on PayPal via goods and services. Now, some people may talk you up, be like, oh, well, if you don't pay me on PayPal through family and friends, the PayPal will take money from me, blah, blah, blah. Well, that's kind of the thing when you're selling items. You pay a certain amount of percentage to the app that you're using. So if they're not okay with cash on the spot, or when you guys meet up, just tell them I will either pay you through PayPal via goods and services or cash. If they don't, well, then just skip it and find a different item or a similar item that you're looking for. Because again, you want to avoid being scammed as much as possible, and your safety. So I'm gonna repeat it again. If you're gonna go pick up an item, do not go by yourself. If you do, make sure you meet them, or you meet the person, the seller, in public area, where not just like a public area and it's an empty parking spot. No, that's not what I meant. What I meant is like when you see traffic, you see other people around there, just in case something happens, you're not by yourself. Okay? Or bring somebody with you. And yeah, that's pretty much what I have for this video. And I can't wait to show you guys my new setup that should be coming soon. I hope the shelf will arrive here either tomorrow or the next day, and I can have it put up here and I can show you guys my new setup. So I hope this video was helpful. And now that I have sewing machine, I'm gonna be sewing stuff again. So, and yeah, that is it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.